Hello everybody, my name is Gwyneth. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make a simple, easy DIY Thanksgiving centerpiece. So this would be really cute if you had any pumpkins left over from Halloween or small gourds. But for today's demonstration, I'm going to use a vase. So you can pick these up at the grocery store, at a thrift store. You may have one on hand from a previous arrangement you've had, or you could borrow one from somebody. So if you're on a real budget, constraint, you can pick up a vase for very cheap. Anyways, so I just picked these flowers up at my local grocery store. This one was in the reduced bin for $3.10. And you can see that those are very pretty. And then I've got this one for $7, and this is going to be kind of my filler, and I like that it had greenery. And then this is eucalyptus that I cut from my garden that is still alive out there, which is awesome. Anyway, so we are going to get started on building this really simple, easy Thanksgiving centerpiece. So come along with me. So what I like to do when I am doing flower arrangements is I will cut these plastic packages, and usually they'll come with, most often, with a preservative that extends the life of your flowers, and I will just dump one in. And then if there's more, I will save those for a later date. So what I like to do is put my filler flowers in first, and if there's any kind of yucky leaves, just pull those off. And if you need to adjust how much length you have, you can. And I just kind of cross these over depending on how many I have. And I can take them out and trim them if I need to. So you don't want to go too short to start on your kind of filler flowers. So as you can see, just arrange those like that, and we'll move them around as we go. And so you can see, like, a lot of times what's wrong with the ones in the markdown bin is just they're getting a little bit on the old side, but the flowers are still great. Like this one has one that's falling over, so we're just gonna take that like that, and we're gonna set that in the middle. And then look at this beautiful mum. I just think that isn't that just beautiful? And we're gonna pop that in. And you can get like really, really full with these if you wanted, or, just a little bit. It really doesn't matter. It's whatever your personal preference is, and you can just have fun with it and kind of stuff things wherever you want. And what's great about doing your own arrangements is, like, if you are a person that enjoys flowers, it's just a fun, inexpensive thing you can do. A lot of times when if you buy them from a florist, it is, quite a bit of money, and that can be hard for people to budget in. So this is just a fun, inexpensive way to make a pretty little arrangement for everybody to enjoy. And then we're going to take some of this eucalyptus from my garden. I'm just going to stand up now and kind of just arrange this into our arrangement. How many times can I say arrangement? A lot, apparently. I'm just going to kind of stuff that in there. I love that I'm learning to grow things that I can use to create beautiful things in my home. Not just, food, but beauty like this, because I really, really, really enjoy flowers inside my house. And so it is really fun to be able to grow things. Someday my goal is to have all of all of these things growing in my garden where I can just make really big, beautiful arrangements. But isn't that so beautiful? This is a really inexpensive, this cost me $10, $10.10 to make. So hopefully this will be helpful for any of you that want to make a holiday arrangement. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Bye-bye.